It made it oilier. You gonna see? I wish you could smell smells through the camera. They should invent that. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing an update video on my Esalon hair color. So I'm going to tell you guys all about how it has faded over the past 6 weeks, also how I keep up with the color and my hair routine and everything, and then I'm going to be recoloring it and showing you guys the finished results of that. So if you're interested, definitely keep on watching. If you're new to my channel, welcome. A few videos back, I colored my hair with Esalon Hair Color, which is kind of like an online subscription service for hair color. And you can order color and get it sent to you every so many weeks, up to you. And this was the results after 6 weeks. If you want to go check out the original results and the original application process, click on this link up here and you can go check that one out. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing, and if you enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. That is very, very appreciated, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so please excuse the look today. I have on no makeup because I am about to recolor it. I did use Esalon about 6 weeks ago. I didn't do an update video with that one, but I decided this time to show you guys how my hair's been doing. Also, I did change the color a little bit of the first Esalon color that I got, so y'all can see that. But to start off, this is the color after 6 weeks. It's definitely not as brown as it was. I'll pop up a picture next to me to show you guys. It has faded, but what I like about how it's faded is it's just kind of naturally faded off. It's not fading off into a weird color. Like, if y'all saw my overtone video, y'all saw that my hair faded into this weird, like, orange reddish color. But it's actually just kind of fading out. You can definitely see right here where my highlights were. There's some blonde pieces sticking out here, and it's blonder on the ends. I'm also desperately in need of a haircut, so I'm gonna get that done soon as well. But overall, I'm really happy with how it faded. I did use a few things to try and keep it from fading as much. So I bought the Esalon Classic shampoo, which is actually the sample shampoo that they send you when you get your monthly or however many weeks you get your color. And this is what they recommend that you mix your color with and shampoo it immediately afterwards. And I really, really liked it because it didn't make my hair super oily, but it was also moisturizing and it lathered really well. And I know to some people lathering is not important, and lathering, how much a shampoo lathers is not like tell you how good the shampoo is, but it's really important to me for whatever reason. So I got this on their website with my last color, and I've been using this. I don't use this every time I wash my hair. I have to mix in a little bit of this Quantum clarifying shampoo because even though this doesn't get it as oily as some other color shampoos I've tried, my hair still will get oily. So I'll usually wash my hair with this like 2 times, and then after I've done that, the next time I wash my hair, I use this. This is like the best stuff ever. My grandmother used to use this at her salon, and now my hair's just like so accustomed to it that I don't know if I could ever not have a clarifying shampoo. I get this at Sally's, and this is the liter size. You can get this for like $10 at Sally's. But what I like to do is get the gallon if they have it, and then I just keep this bottle and I refill this bottle because the gallon gives you more product for your money. So that's what I do. But yeah, you can get this at Sally's. I've never personally found this at like a Walgreens or a Walmart or any of like the regular stores where you can get bigger name brand shampoos and stuff. So I always have to go to Sally's to get this, but like I said, I get a gallon at a time, so I don't have to make that trip that often. One of the shampoos I did buy first, before I bought this one, to try and keep up with the color, because if I use the clarifying all the time, that's just going to strip my hair of the color. So I knew I couldn't use that every time I washed my hair, or I'd have to be coloring it a lot, which is why I decided to go dark, so I wouldn't have to color it a lot, and so I wouldn't have to go to a salon. So as much as I love coloring my hair at home and how much money it saves, I can't use my favorite shampoo all the time. So the first color, I'm sorry, this bottle's like really dirty because it's been sitting in the shower, but the first one I bought was this Nexus Color Assure Long Lasting Vibrancy shampoo. I bought this one because I was in a Walgreens and there wasn't a lot of color shampoos there that are supposed to keep your hair color vibrant and long lasting. The problem I had with this shampoo was it is very, very moisturizing. And after I washed it once with this, my hair was immediately oily to the point where I don't even understand why I even washed it. I mean, it made it oilier. It made it more oily than if I hadn't washed it at all. So I have tried this like 2 or 3 times and it did not work for me. If you have really dry hair and like a dry scalp, it might work for you, but personally, this was a waste of my money. So that's when I went and bought this. And I'm really happy with it. How much is this? I believe this was $10 or $12, which is kind of a lot because it's only 9 fluid ounces. Because I know you can buy really cheap shampoos, but it's worked well for me, and I can put it on my order for every time they send me my hair color. So I get my hair color delivered every 6 weeks. So when I start running out of this, I can just add it to that order and they'll send this along with my hair color. So yeah, so basically I use that color shampoo like twice, and then I'll use my Quantum shampoo after that, and that's kind of the cycle I do, and this is how it's faded over 6 weeks. Again, I'm pretty happy with it. And finally, the conditioner that I use, I think, is like Garnier Fructis or L'Oreal or something. I switch out my conditioners all the time depending on what's on sale or what bottle is the cutest. I've never had a conditioner that I've just like fallen in love with, and I've never even really had a conditioner that I didn't like, except for, I will say, the only conditioner I do not like is Tresemme conditioner. I feel like it doesn't get the tangles out like I want. But anyways, the last thing I do is I use this Milkshake Incredible Milk leave-in conditioner, and I just spray this through the ends just like I would when I apply my conditioner. I never put any conditioning products on my scalp because it's very oily, but this stuff is amazing and it smells so good. But it smells like a vanilla milkshake or something, and that's one of the reasons I bought it. But anyways, it claims it has 12 effects like repairing your hair, frizz control, heat protection, incredibly detangling, which it does do that, magnificent shine. I feel like it does add shine. Adds body and volume. Like some of this stuff, I don't know if it really does, but I really, really like it. I don't really know where you can buy this because I bought this at the salon where I got my hair done the one time I got it done by someone other than my grandmother. They sold me on this, so good job to her. It was kind of expensive, but I would definitely recommend getting this if you want a nice smelling leave-in conditioner. Okay, so on to the recoloring. So if you remembered my first video, the box they originally sent me was kind of like this long, and now it's gotten smaller because what they do now is they only send, and I love how they like put your name on everything. It's just such a cute little touch. But now they only send one thing of color and one thing of developer. And if you watched my first video, they sent me 2 things of each because one is for your roots and one is for the rest of your hair. And when you repeat, like when you keep ordering it, or if you're on a subscription type where they send it to you every so many weeks, they're only going to send you one thing because I think Esalon is mainly geared towards people that have gray roots and want to just do the roots. So this will actually be the first time I'll be doing my whole head with one thing of color instead of two. The last time I did it that I didn't video was when I changed the hair color a little bit, and what I decided to do was add a little bit of ash into the brown because I felt like the first time it faded out a lot more gold. I think it definitely helped a little bit, but I didn't see a ton of difference, but I just kept it like that because I liked the result of that as well. So basically, I'll show you what my color is now. So this is my color now. Mostly still got the dark brown, and it's got a little bit of ash now, which it was originally just all dark brown. And this is, again, demi-permanent. It's not permanent color. So yeah, they send you what your color is, and they send you all the instructions again. And like I said, they only send one thing each of the color and developer. And they send you still a stain guard and a stain remover, and samples of their classic shampoo and conditioner. And this is the shampoo I was talking about that I bought and currently use. I really, really like it. And then finally they send you 2 latex gloves, which I like because Overtone sends you these weird plastic ones that don't work. I'm not going to show me applying the color because I've already done a whole video on that, and if you want to go check it out, I put a link up earlier, and I'll also have a link down below that you can go click on and check that out. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to recolor all my hair. I'm going to come back and show you guys the results, and we'll see if one bottle of color does my whole head. Okay guys, so I'm back with the results. I do want to explain why there's a different sign really quick. Basically, when I filmed the first half of this video, I talked about how I really needed a haircut. So I did go in and cut my own hair. That's Cassie. So after I filmed the first half, I decided I would cut my own hair. I actually did a video for it. I followed a Brad Mondo haircut tutorial. So if you want to go check that out, I'll put it up here. Or I think it's like literally my last video that I did, so you can go look at that. But then I decided to color my hair after I did that, and that's where we are now. As you can see, it's really frizzy because I thought I would braid my hair last night and I'd undo the braids this morning and it'd be this super cute, like, wavy hairstyle today, but then it turned out to not look very good. It kind of looked really crazy and frizzy, and so I tried to curl over it so I could do this video. And so now it's just kind of a mess, but who cares? Y'all just want to see the color, right? So this is the resulting color. It's very similar to the first time I colored it. Like I said, the only difference is I added a little bit of ash to this set of color. And it might be a slight cooler tone, but really I think it helps with the fading of the brown to the gold that I have, so I think it like lessens that gold effect as it fades. And I really like the color. As I've told you guys, it's super easy to do it yourself. It's super cheap. Like I said, it's only like 20 something bucks, and you can get it sent to you every so many weeks. It's up to you. And all you have to do to change your color is literally go into your account, and there is a box that you can click on that says talk to my colorist, something like that. And you basically just send them an email and tell them like what you want to see in your color, and they will send that to you. And so as far as coloring your hair at home, I would really, really recommend Esalon. What you're seeing right now is after 2 washes. So basically I colored it, rinsed it out, and washed my hair like the instructions say to do. And then I shampooed it one more time, and now I am filming. So after only 1 shampoo, you can see that it really didn't fade at all. I used the daily shampoo from Esalon that I talked about earlier in this video. And like I said, I would really recommend that shampoo if you're looking for a color shampoo. One other thing I did want to talk about, I know at the end of the first half of this video, I showed you everything that comes in your Esalon box. So the one thing that it does not come with, that it did come with the very first time, was this application brush. They only sent me the first time. Not even when I changed the color did they send me a new one. They only sent it with the very first box. So if you plan to use the application brush, which I use it on the roots because I find it easier to apply it that way, and then the rest of the hair I just use my hands. I would definitely either make sure you don't throw that brush away and then clean it every time, or go buy your own brush if you want to. And I think the final point I did want to make is that I talked about how they only sent one color and one developer, and that did indeed do all of my hair, even when it was a little bit longer than this, what you're seeing now. It did do the whole head. I had a little bit left, so if you're concerned about only getting one bottle and the reoccurrence of your color delivery, it should be able to do your whole head. And I fully saturate it in everything just like I did in the very first video. I do roots all the way down to the end, so one bottle was enough. Yeah, so I think this might be one of my shortest videos ever, but I think that's good for an update video. The real reason I wanted to do this update video is because when I've looked up hair coloring videos, everyone does the first initial one. You know, they show you the application process and they show you the very initial results, but they never show you how it fades, and I think that's just as important as the initial results. If I had done any research for the overtone to see how it fades, I probably wouldn't have done that, because I wanted something a little bit more permanent and that faded more naturally, and that overtone faded my hair into this crazy red color, and y'all can go see that. That's one of my older videos. But Esalon did not do that. It fades off very naturally, and if I didn't have any highlights on underneath, I could probably just color it once and let it fade and leave my natural color. But I have no idea what my natural color even looks like anymore, because I haven't seen it in so long. So I'm probably going to continue using the Esalon. If you guys have any recommendations, or if you want me to try any specific color, definitely let me know. I'd be interested in trying it. But I will say I'm not going to do any crazy colors. I'm unfortunately not that adventurous with my hair, so I am going to be sticking to brown, because I think brown is the easiest to do. Like, for me personally, I think as long as you're doing a color that's similar to your natural hair, that's going to be easiest for you to do, because if you make mistakes, they're going to be kind of hard to see if you're doing an overall color, if that makes sense. Like, if you miss spots with a totally crazy color, or if you miss spots with bleach, you can really see that. But with brown on my hair, I mean, I've probably made mistakes. I'm not a professional hair colorist or anything, so it's nice that you can't really see that. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you learned a little bit more about Esalon and how it fades over time and the reapplication and everything. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. I do both hair videos and makeup videos, so if that's something you're interested in, definitely consider looking at my old stuff, because there's all sorts of things I've done so far, and I plan to do a lot more stuff in the future. But anyways, I will go ahead and see you guys next time. Bye guys.